I'm using these new cards. I found them at Five Below. I don't have the box anymore, so I can't tell you what they're called, but they were like affirmation cards. And the back of them looks like this. If you were wondering if you would like to pick them up for yourself. So I've been waiting to film a video because I knew I was going to use them. That's why I picked them up, because I knew I was going to use them. But anyway, so we have 3 piles here today. We have you can't change yourself, anyone else, just yourself. Can't change anyone else, just yourself. I release all negative energy, and the universe is speaking. Listen with all your heart. So go ahead and pick your pile and we will get started. If you chose pile 1, this is your reading. You guys chose you can't change anyone else, just yourself. And I like this one because it matches my nails. She's cute. She's got like a snake on here, so. Oh my fucking god. Hang on, let me put this bitch. Why do you keep like doing that? Like what? Okay, I guess I didn't put her in like good enough. Like, damn. Shit. Oh, you're scaring me. The fuck. Okay, I think that's like fine. Like, I'm just gonna assume that that's fine, and then if it's not fine, we'll just find out later. Let's not do heart cards this video because we have those little guys, so we're gonna not do heart cards for this one. So, but let's pull an overall energy. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Sagittarius. Okay. How do they feel about you, pile 1? Talk to me. Did you guys see that movie? Did you guys see Talk to Me? I liked it. Yeah, it does kind of feel like something happened. You know what I mean? Like, it does feel like maybe there was some kind of tiff, some kind of rift, you know, something that maybe was said or done that like was kind of like, you know, like, huh. Interesting. That's a very interesting card to get considering the surrounding energy. So I just think maybe like, I don't know. I think you guys are just kind of different, you know? And I think someone here is taking it like a little personally. You know, it's like we're different and like, you know, I can't change you. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't change you. I can't change this situation between us. But what I can change is how I feel about it. You know, I can forgive you. You know, whatever this person did or whatever you did or whatever happened, right? It's like in order for me to move forward, I do need to, you know, forgive you. I do need to accept the reality of what we are, do you know? And maybe that's something that you're afraid of. Maybe moving forward is something that, because it does feel like a separation, do you know what I mean? It's like, especially like with Sagittarius energy, it's like, very like Sagittarius loves travel, but like that's kind of like their thing, right? Like they're travelers, they're sightseers, like they go and they do stuff. So maybe I think you guys are like, kind of separating, you know, you're going your different paths, you know, it's like, I just think that like, you're different people, you know, I think you're different people. I just think maybe, it's not that you don't get along. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe you just don't really get along with this person. It's like, you know, we don't have a lot in common, like, you know, and maybe you've been around them for a while, and like, that's why there's like this fear, isolation, like, maybe you're, you know, going to be like alone for the first time in your life. Or like maybe this is like a sibling and like you've kind of, you know, been with them your entire life and now you guys are going separate paths. And it's like, you know, we kind of like are very different. You know, you're very different than me. And I'm going this way with my life and you're going that way with your life. And I respect that for you, but it's just not really what I want for my life. And I know we've been together for so long, but like, I'm not sure if like we mesh, you know, I'm not sure if we meld really, which is so fucking interesting that we're getting like this love energy and this love at first sight, but there's this feeling of like separating. I mean, maybe this is an ideal, like a mindset. Do you know what I mean? Because maybe I did feel that. I didn't really want to speak on it until I knew for sure, but it's like, maybe there is like some kind of romantic thing, you know, because we do have this love card. So it's like there's this thing that maybe you do need to travel for, you know, it's like, I love this thing. I'm very in love with this thing. I'm very passionate about this thing. I really want this to move forward. But in order to do that, I have to disconnect from this thing that honestly, I'm not really vibing with anymore. Like I'm really not that attached to you. It's really just, we've been together for so long. We've been around each other for so long. And it's like, now I'm separating myself, but it's like, I'm afraid because like it does maybe feel like family, you know, because it's like I do love you, like I do have love for you, I do care about you, but we're just not the same. We're just not on the same wavelength. And it's like, well, now I have to kind of cut you off, and like not cut them off, but it's like I have to separate myself from you because I'm moving towards something that I genuinely love, that is genuinely on my wavelength, and you aren't, babe. Like you are, you know, the opposite of love is fear, right? And so it's like, I don't know, maybe these people, you're following like your heart space instead of your mind space, if that makes sense. So maybe this person is like very attached to fear. Like they live in that like fear, like lack mindset. And that's not the mindset that you have anymore or you ever did. That does kind of confirm what I mean. You know what I mean? I do feel like it's maybe family. We don't have family confirmation, but like it's someone you've lived with. You know what I mean? Like you live with, you are, you know, housed with, someone that you like, you know, is in your space like a lot. You know what I mean? And it's like, we just don't mix. You know what I mean? Like it's not personal, really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is personal. Can y'all still see that? Yeah, y'all good. Y'all good. I just want some more room down here because we have more cards, so I just want to make sure I have enough space. It's like you can't change anyone else, just yourself. You know what I mean? Like I've changed. I've grown. I have this love, you know? Maybe it's like you're moving in with someone else, or it's like, you know, now I'm starting this process of, you know, moving in with someone else, or like, you know, being around someone else all the time. And it's like, I recognize that you still love me and I still have love for you. It's really no hard feelings, but I have to start this journey. Like we have to go separate paths, you know? And maybe it's like them, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid of being on my own. We've been together for so long. It's like, I can't just like not be around you anymore. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I think there is a struggle. You know what I mean? Like whether you are, you know, leaving and moving in with someone else, or whether you're moving out of this person's place, or whatever it is that you're doing, wherever you're going, it's like, I don't know, there is like a little bit of fear. But I think like if there is fear, because I'm assuming that like nobody has anxiety. You know what I mean? Like maybe you do have anxiety. Do you know what I mean? But what I will say is like, if you have anxiety, if you both have anxiety separately about, you know, certain circumstances in regards to the situation, it's like, I don't know if you should, because people just grow. Do you know what I mean? Like you will both separately find the love, you know, find the people that you are going to live with permanently in your own time. I just think that time kind of has come for you, like, or someone here, like that time has come. Do you know what I mean? Like I found the love of my life. I found this thing that I want to, you know, maybe it's a house. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, I've found this thing that I am so in love with and I really want to make that connection with. And I am afraid, you know, there is like a little bit of fear because it's like, I've never done this before, or like this is new, or it's like, you know, the new things can be scary and exciting. And so it's like, I've found this thing that I really, really am passionate about. And I understand that like, that does mean that I have to separate from you. Like I have to go on a different path. I really feel like you live with this person. Like if you don't live with this person, I mean, this is like a family member, or like I'm getting sibling kind of energy kind of heavily. It's like, we've just been together. You know what I mean? Like we've been together, we've been inseparable for so long, and now you're moving out. Now you're selling the house. Now you're buying a house. Now you're getting married. Like now you're you know, traveling across the country. Like, I don't know what this person or you are doing, but it's like, now you're doing this thing, and it's like, now you're leaving me here on my own. And it's like, I just wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. And honestly, it could even be like, I have been telling you that I'm going to do this thing. Like, I've been trying to tell you that I'm going to, you know, travel or go and do this, or like, I've been telling you I'm going to buy this house. I've been telling you that eventually I'm going to move out. I've been telling you that, you know, I'm getting married and I'm going to move in with this person. Like, I've been telling you these things, and you you haven't been listening to me. You haven't been hearing me. You've been living in your own like delusional world where everything is perfect and nothing bad exists. But if you actually have been paying attention, like, we honestly haven't really been getting along recently. Like, and again, I don't necessarily feel like it's hard feelings, really. Like, I don't think, I mean, I don't know, maybe you do not like this person, I don't know, but it's like, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's like family or like a sibling or like a roommate or like something, right? Somebody that you've been connected to for a really long time, and it's like, I've been telling you that, like, I'm gonna leave. Like, I've been telling you that, I've been trying to tell you, like, I've told you multiple times before, like, this should not be new information for you. I'm gonna take that one because it flew all the way over there. Yeah, I just think that they, like, they just haven't really been preparing, you know? Like, they haven't been preparing for this day. Like, they just weren't ready. They were not ready at all. Aquarian energy, you know what? I'm gonna put these back in. I'm gonna see if just like one falls. There we go. Okay. So yeah, especially if they do have like more stubborn energy. Because Sagittarian and Scorpio energy, they're not really that similar, honestly. Like, they're not that similar. Because they're like around the same time frame, but it's like they're not really that similar, because like Sagittarius energy truly like wins the I don't give a fuck war. Truly, truly. Like, if you're a Sagittarius, you fucking get it. Like, the fire signs in general just really don't be holding grudges like that. They really just like kind of don't care. And Scorpio gives a fuck. Like, Scorpio, they hold grudges. Scorpio is vengeance. So I just think maybe you guys are on like, you're on different pathways. You're just on different like energetic frequencies, you know, energetic wavelengths. It's like, you're just really not all that similar. And it's like, I still have love for you. I still care for you. Like, you know, you've been through this with me, you know, you raised me, you fucking like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you have been that for me. We've been siblings, like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it could even be like a college thing. Like, you live with, like, they've been your roommate for fucking 4 years. Like, you know, it's like, we've been around each other for so long now. It's like, you know, you're like my sibling if they are not your family. And now I'm going off and I'm traveling and I'm leaving, and, you know, it's like, I just think that like, they're very afraid of being alone, you know? You guys might not even like each other, but it's like, they just can't, they have like an abandonment thing. It's like, I don't want to be alone. I need like a water or something. I need a beveragine. Hang on. But the thing is, it's like, they're just not hearing you. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, like the time is now. Like, we cannot push this day forward anymore. So if you're like resistant to something, it's like I don't know what to tell you. Like, I've been trying to tell you. I've been trying to, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, because honestly, like, it's not even like, okay, like, if you're the person who's being like left and you're afraid of being alone, do you know what I mean? It's like it's not even like really that bad. And I don't mean to say that to like downplay your feelings, because like, you know, you're having these feelings, you're having this abandonment issue. Like, I completely understand. I understand this person is leaving you. Like, I get it. But like, did you really like them anyway? Like, I wonder if like you guys even, like, it feels like you guys didn't get along since day one, or like you guys just have conflicting personalities. Like, because just because they're your family doesn't mean you have to like them. Do you know what I mean? Like, just because they're your sibling doesn't mean you have to like them. So it's like, you know, I have this problem with you, and now I'm finally going to separate from you. And it's like, but you didn't like them anyway, babe. Like, but you have this other thing that you're looking at anyway. So it's like, why are you upset? Are you just upset because they're leaving and you have like this abandonment issue? Are you upset because like you're afraid of like what, you know, whatever? Like what is it that you're afraid of? Because it kind of feels like maybe you don't even really like them anyway. And when I saw this thing, you know, and I mean, maybe you did, like, maybe it was one of those, maybe it is like a romantic situation and like, you know, it burned really bright in the beginning and then it like fizzled the fuck out and now it's just like, well now what? Like, well now I'm like around you all the time, like now like we have this like house and like we have the mortgage and the kid and like, you know what I mean, like now what, I don't fucking like you, but I don't like you though. Like you're super free spirited, don't give a fuck, and I give a fuck, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? And if this is a romantic thing, I will say it's like, you know, they're like, you guys both have love interests separately. So it's like, why the fuck are you guys like trying to like work it out when you don't even like truly, what is the tea, babe? Like, what is the problem? Because honestly, like, especially if this is like a romantic thing, it's like, well, we're just kind of trying to make this work because we live together. We're just trying to, you know, be cordial with each other because we have kids, because we live together, because we're roommates, because we're siblings, because we're family. It's like, but you don't fucking like them anyway. Like, so what is like the problem? And like, if this is your person, it's like, especially like, it, you know, if this was a relation, if this was like an ex or like whatever, y'all, listen, I love y'all so much, but but why are we pining over people when they have someone else? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we pining when he's on a date with another woman? I almost said a word. When he's on a date with another word, like, what are you, like, baby, what are we doing? Like, I love you too much to let you sit in this delusion. like I can't let you do this. Like, why, like, babe, why are you hung up on her when she's posting another man on Instagram? Like, it just does. It it's befuddling to me. I don't get it. You don't get along. I think you don't get along. I feel like you don't get along. And Judgment Day has come. The time has come for you guys to separate, and you haven't been getting along anyway. Like, it's the bickering, it's the fighting, it's the mom loves me more. It's the, this is my side of the room, not yours. Like, get out of my space, stop borrowing my clothes. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you haven't been getting along anyway. And it's time to go. Babe, it's time to go. It's time to release this. It's time to surrender to these fears that you have of being alone and being abandoned. Like, it's time. It's time. Like, I love you. It's time. So, I mean, how they feel about you is, I think they have fear. I think they have fear of being alone, but it's really not even fear of like being without you. I mean, I don't know, maybe this person does love you, but it's love in like a codependent, like fear of abandonment kind of way. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm afraid of releasing you because I'm just attached to you. That's really all it is. This person is afraid of being without you because you've been together for so long, not because you actually like each other. Oh, I got an IM notification. Y'all want to know what it is? Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Loving relationships come to me easily. See, babe, you have love coming, or you already have someone else. Like, y'all are like, no, time to separate. Nope. I'm like a kindergarten teacher. I'm like, no, you cannot, no. Different sides of the room. So that is what I have for you, pile one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. If you chose pile two, this is your reading. You guys chose I release all negative energy. I don't want to say that this is a runoff of pile one. However, if you did watch pile one, this may be the other side of the story. Do you know what I'm saying? So you'll get it if you watched part one. But they had like a lot of negative energy just like inside of them, you know, accumulated after like from all of the years. And I think someone here is just like with the enlightenment, it's like someone here is very like kind of spiritual, you know, like, I'm just kind of, you help them like release that negativity. You help them release like all of that like yucky buildup inside of them. You guys have really, really good chemistry. You guys balance each other out. Like, I think this is a very, very good relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very creative, like fun kind of friendship / connection. Okay, per. We love that. We love to see it. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. All right. If this is romantic, we do have like the let your friends help you, so I don't know how that's gonna come into play if this is like a romantic situation, but I think it's a really good connection. Like, I think you balance each other out. I think there's a lot of love here, a lot of playfulness, a lot of creativity, a lot of passion, a lot of like bringing each other into like your conscious mind and bringing each other into like, you know, whatever. I don't know. I'm getting spirituality. We don't necessarily have like a lot of confirmations of that except for enlightenment and like consciousness kind of, but I'm getting like spiritual, like especially if one of you is spiritual and the other one isn't. It's like you've really brought me into my spirituality. You've brought me into this world that I have always kind of known about but haven't really dipped my toes fully in, and I'm swimming and I like it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm having a good fucking time. Like, I feel like there is like, you know, this cultivation of the connection, you know, perhaps literally a wedding or like some kind of thing that you guys are working on, and you may or may not need your friends to help you or just like other people to help you. Interesting. Actually, that's so fucking interesting, especially when we have like let your friends help you. Like, that's so interesting. Oh, you know what it could be? It honestly could be like because like with the I release all negative energy and the be still and allow the enemy to reveal itself, it's like maybe they did have like toxic people around them. Just like toxic energy, you know, like the demons from their past, literal toxic friends, or like something. Like they had some kind of toxicity in them or around them or both that you have helped or will help. But I feel like you've kind of already done this. You've helped release. You've helped them be aware of that, and you've helped them get rid of it. And I think they're very grateful. Do you know what I mean? Like, very, like, they're very passionate about you. Very, like, if this is romantic, then, like, there's a lot of passion here, you know? Like, a lot of that. And they just, like, feel really, like, I don't know, you make them feel like, I've had the song Feather by Sabrina Carpenter, like, stuck in my head literally all day. But it does kind of feel like that. But, like, not really in the way that the song is talking about. It's more like, I just feel so much lighter without all this baggage. With this person, like, this person has tapped, like, your synastry is just, like, they're just hitting points of me that, like, I have yet been, like, how do I say this? It's, like, other people just haven't been able to like get this spirituality, get this part of me out, but you have. It's time to release negativity. Shut the fuck up. Literally, I literally can turn the camera off. I don't have to fucking say anything else. I'm gonna shut the fuck up the rest of this video. I'm gonna let y'all read the cards. Like, you were meant to meet this person. Like, you were destined to meet this person. Like, this definitely was in, like, God's plan for you, you know? Like, you were definitely meant to meet them. I mean, and again, like, especially, you know, especially if this is a runoff of pile 1, it's like, I think this person or the situation, whatever is, like, you know, weighing heavy on their heart, it's like, I didn't really know how to get rid of that. And when you entered my life, I was able to you knocked some sense into me, and allowed me to experience the world in such a different way that it is now like I'm now looking at these things that have plagued me for so long, and I'm just like I don't need to hold on to them anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very much like a mental shift, like a mindset change. It's like I don't need to hold on to this thing. Like I don't need, like, why am I holding on to this? Why am I torturing myself by keeping this thing in my life when I don't like it, when I have no reason to keep it around anyway? So you have really helped them. You've really helped this person, especially if they are like, if you did watch pile 1 and you did resonate with it, and this is you know, a runoff of that. It's like, I think they were before you, it's like I was really, really stuck in my own negative mindset. Like I was stuck in these negative cycles with these negative people, with these toxic behaviors and these fucking these shitty individuals. And now I'm like, I'm a fucking free bird. Like I'm able to love you truly and authentically. And I'm able to love and be happy and experience the world in a creative and spiritual way because of you. They have like a lot going on. And maybe they have a lot going on. Maybe they're still dealing with this, you know? They could still be dealing with this thing. But your meeting you has made them realize, like, I don't have to fucking deal with this. Like I don't have to deal with this bullshit from this person, from this situation, from these people, because it could even be like a work thing or like a friend group, because of the kingdom here that always just like says work to me. So it might not be, but that does like say work to me. So it could be like a friend group or like a working thing or like whatever, a creative kind of thing, like whatever it is. It's like, I don't need to associate with these fucking people. Like why would I anyway? Like I don't even, like this is negativity. This is like, you know, the hex. Like this is something that I don't even like. Like I don't like this thing. I had 41 minutes left. Like I don't know why you did that to me. Like, why did you do that to me? Why was you so rude? Like, please be for real. Okay, I don't know why my camera just like decided it wanted to like turn off during the last like 6 minutes of my video. But all I was saying was, I don't know where it cut me off. I think like a next step for this person is going to be distancing themselves from the negativity that's around them. They might not be telling you exactly like what it is that's going on with them, because I think it weighs really heavy on their heart. You know, these people around them all the time. So I think they're going to like make steps towards distancing themselves like on their own terms. You might see it. I don't think they're going to tell you, because like I think they don't know how to tell you. But you are going to see them, right? You're going to see them making the steps towards distancing themselves from this person. So yeah. So my bad. My camera decided to just like stop working. So but yeah, so you're not going to really, you know, hear about it, but you're going to see it, right? Because that's what we care about anyway, because actions speak louder than words. So they're going to take action on their own terms. Yeah, but keep doing what you're doing, because you are really, really, really helping this person. Like they really value you, and they really are taking your advice to heart. Like they are listening to you. So they just can't like, it's hard for them to like speak up emotionally about this, because it is like something that has been plaguing them for so long. So yeah, but they are going to like, they are growing, they are evolving. They do like really love you. They really love and care about you. And like I really want to like show up for you by distancing myself from this toxic mindset, these toxic people, this toxic behavior, whatever, what have you. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're really helping them change. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. You just pile 3. This is your reading. You guys chose The Universe is Speaking. Listen with all your heart. Oh, interesting. Yo, hold up. Oh my god. Yo, wait, what happened? Like, hello? Wait, what happened? I'm confused. Okay, I know how they feel about you. I know how they feel about you. How do you feel about them? That's my motherfucking question. Like, that's what I want to fucking know. Okay, so there was some kind of disruption. We have like intuition and then immersion and intuition. The universe is speaking. Listen with all your heart. And then didn't pile one have that energy of like, I've been telling you, stop, we have death and skull. What happened, babe? Like, why did this crash and burn? Why did this crash and burn? I think it was like a codependency. But there's a difference between like being codependent with your person and like being like needy and clingy in a healthy way versus being like controlling, you know? We'll see what zodiacs fall. Because the fifth house, it's like the fifth house passion, you know what I mean? Like immediately out of the gate, I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is like with codependency. It's like, okay, this is like a cute codependent relationship. Like I love my man, you know what I mean? Like thank you, my man, thank you to my man, you know what I mean? But then like, like this kind of threw me for like a loop, you know? Like I wasn't really expecting all that. I don't know, like what happened? Like what was the I mean, I don't know, maybe it was like a controlling kind of thing, because it's like be here now. That makes me think like, you know, and just based off of like the previous piles' energy, it's like maybe there was like it was like a mindset, you know? It was like like your mind was just like you had like, how do I like explain this? It's like you create your own reality, right? We all do. Every single one of us creates the world that we want to live in. And I think somebody here, or both of you or whatever, was creating a world around them that was full of like rejection and, you know, pain and all this stuff because of what they were thinking, because of what they were projecting onto this connection. And so I think that's kind of what happened. I think it crashed and burned because they were like someone here was thinking it's going to fucking crash and burn, and so it did. And I especially like if you're someone who, or this person, whatever, like especially if this person is someone who has like a lot of anxiety. It's like, I am constantly worrying about you cheating on me. I'm constantly worrying about you dying. I'm worrying about, you know, this and that, the house cut, like, you know, like fucking falling off a cliff and fucking dying. Like I'm constantly thinking about driving my car off into a ravine. Like, so I'm constantly thinking about those things. So that's what I created. My life is, you know, maybe in, you know, not ideal because that is what I made. Like that's the world that I made for myself. And it's like, how do they feel about you? It's like I don't know if they're self-aware enough to see that the reason. Did Pal 2 get the Pal, was it Pal 1? No. It was Pal 1. It was Pal 1. It was Pal 1 that got the Don Juan card, which is like the counterpart to Femme Fatale. So like, I don't know, it feels like karmic. It feels karmic. It feels like a lesson from God. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think this person was self-aware enough to see, or is to this day, I don't think this person's self-aware enough to see that like this crash and burned because you were too controlling. Like this crash and burned because you were whatever you were doing. You know, like I don't necessarily know what they were doing. Like I think for a lot of you, I think it was like there's a tremendous amount of feminine energy here, which is very interesting because Pal 2 had feminine energy, but like in a goddess kind of way. This has feminine energy in like a femme fatale way, you know, like I'm top dog, like I'm that bitch, but it doesn't come from a place, it doesn't come from your root. It doesn't come from a place of confidence. It comes from a place of insecurity. So it's like, I'm the hottest one in the room, but like they don't actually feel that way, you know? And I think you like, I think they do feel rejected by you, you know? I think they do feel very rejected by you. Especially like if you have like, if you have rejected them, which I feel like you have. There was some kind of disruption that happened that like put an end to this. You know what I mean? Like there was something, somebody, it could have been the person who came in, like especially if you've been watching the whole video, like this like something came in and put a stop to this shit. I do feel like this person is like really very insecure, and that's why they're controlling. It's like, you know, it's like, okay, so like for an example, like in a relationship, it's like, I don't want you going out because I like don't trust you to not cheat on me. I don't want you talking to like your friends. Like I don't want you going out. I don't want you leaving the house. I don't want you doing this, this, and that. It's like, I don't want you doing those things because I'm afraid I'm not like, I'm codependent and I'm like always on you. I'm always watching you all of the time because I'm afraid that you're going to like this other person better than me. I'm afraid you're going to, you know, realize that I'm not actually like that great of a person, you know? And if this is like a friend, it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't want you like talking to them. I don't want you like being around them because like you're my friend. Like you can't be friends with them because you're my friend, you know? So it's like, they're just like very, I don't know, I get like, you know, it does feel like energy that's like kind of like a female presenting person who's like just very insecure. I honestly think they're just super insecure, and they're not like, they're afraid of rejection, so they like keep their claws into everybody that they know because they're afraid of being left, because they have like an abandonment issue, like, and it comes from trauma, and like we can be like sympathetic, sure, to a point, but it's like at some point you kind of have to work at this and like get the fuck over it. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't be out here treating people badly. And I'm not even really saying that they were treating you badly. I think maybe they were just like really controlling. And like, you can't be their friend because you're my friend. Like, why were you talking to them? Like, why were you laughing with them? Like, do you like them better than me? If this situation, yeah. If this situation has not like popped off yet, like it's about to pop off. Like, just so you're aware. I feel like maybe even, yeah, they're just like so like, they let their emotions control them. That's what it is. That's really what it comes down to. This person allows their insecurities, their mindset, their brain, their anxiety, their emotions control them. They are entirely run by their insecurities. And quite frankly, I don't think they have the understanding of themselves, the self-awareness to even like comprehend. Like if they were to watch this video and like listen to what I'm saying, like they would literally have no idea that this is about them. You know what I mean? Because like for me, like here's how I watch these videos. Every single pile resonates for me. It always has. And I am both the villain and the hero in every single pile. And it's up to me to interpret that and like figure that out and heal that part of me, right? But they would have no fucking, like, they could not comprehend that at all. I really do. I really feel like this is kind of about to come to a head, you know? Like, this is definitely about to, something's about to happen. Like, because I think you're maybe, like, getting kind of fed up. Like, I'm getting kind of fed up with this person. Like, I'm getting fed up with your behavior, and it's kind of like, yeah, we got this earlier, like it showed. Like, I'm kind of getting a little pissed off. Like, whoa, that, okay, shit, you want to clarify that? Fuck. Like, something is about to fucking pop. What's going on? What's the fucking tea? Yeah, I don't know. There might be, like, I don't want to say, like, like a debate of the queen bees, you know what I mean? But it's like, especially if it's a situation where it's like you can't talk to her, like you can't be her friend because you're my friend. It's like someone's energy here, especially if she's a fucking Queen of Swords, like it's like are you fucking for real? Like please be fucking serious. Like please be so fucking for real. I don't know, Queen, what should you do? What is advice? I don't know. Try to like, I don't know, try to focus on your work, I think. Try to focus on like other areas of your life. Try not to let this bother you, because I think that's kind of like a lot of what is going on here. I think like there's intentional like kind of trying to get under the skin. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Honestly, I think your advice is to just like keep doing what you're doing. Like, and by that I mean there are like a lot of people involved. Fuck, dude. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at how many heads we have, you know what I mean? And then, like, the back of deck, and, like, I keep cutting at court cards, like, I think there are a lot of, like, players in the fields. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are, like, a lot of people involved in this situation, and it's, like, I honestly think it's probably best for you to keep your mouth shut. If they do try to do some shady shit, I think maybe just get like, just try to ignore it. And if anything, like maybe there's some kind of higher up or some kind of middle person that can like get involved and squash this. Try to be stable, be earthy, you know, like be as chill as you possibly can. And let this person fuck up, because when they do whatever shady shit they're gonna do, they're gonna fuck up. And then that's going to bring this conversation to a fucking close. So, that's what I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.